Welcome back to the Next Aid Station. I'm your host, Jake Kilgore. Guy on my left. Yeehaw! Yeah. Mick Garrison rocking the cowboy hat in prep for getting his first belt buckle.
Let's go. It's belt buckle week, baby.
It's belt buckle week, everybody. Big week. Havalina on deck. When did you sign up? Like a year ago? 9 months ago?
Couple months ago, bro.
Just barely.
When was that, Scott? 3 months? 3 or 4? I don't know.
Yeah, was this?
It probably.
was
No,
in the
I've been
spring.
trained. Hang on. I'm an idiot.
Yep.
I did the best training block I've ever done in my life.
Yep.
So therefore, I'm wrong. So it was probably 5-6 months ago.
It was in the spring, like April.
A year ago.
There you go.
It was
a long time ago. And
it feels like just yesterday.
bro, you trained your balls off.
This was different.
Trained them right off my chin. Yeah, just right there. I'm recently shaved, though.
I know.
So it's nice.
Prickly.
You're welcome.
I don't like it.
All right. We have some great topics. I have prepared some amazing topics for you today. Garth Brooks.
I'm offended. Did you see my offended shirt? This one's new. This is way better.
That's comfy.
That other one was like wearing a,
Flag.
you know how like you do those potato sack races? I feel like I just cut a slit and wore it over the top of me.
Anyone looking for us at Havalina, we will be dressed in all white offended guys in preparation for the sun.
Unless
that is
it's
Phoenix.
nighttime, which apparently gets really cold down there.
Do you want to go dark mode at night?
Sure, I might go black mode.
Black mode at night?
I
And
don't
then we
know.
go light mode during the day?
I have. I'm going to be prepared because
Yep.
when I did Canyonlands, that was in the desert. I was freezing.
It rained and got cold on you, right?
Yeah, like I'll be prepared. Driving a truck down, we can pack it.
Bring everything. I took so many things to Kodiak, and I ended up using 1% of it. But I was glad I had it all. I had extra shoes. I had 3 jackets. I had 2 pairs of gloves. I had all this stuff. And I was
Eagle
like,
Scout.
be prepared. Thank you.
Boom.
Dude, today's a big day. It is Tuesday, October 21st. NBA opening night.
I'm ready.
Who's winning it this year?
Who's winning it? Houston?
Is OKC going to repeat?
Nah.
Are the Celtics
They
going to be
could.
there?
But Celtics are not. They're in trouble.
They're in
They
trouble?
traded away all their vets, and Tatum's out with the Achilles. I think they're going to hurt this year.
New York?
Yeah.
They
New
should
York's
be
nice.
there with Jalen Brunson.
Indiana's out.
Yeah, is
I like Houston.
Tyrese going to be out all year?
Yeah.
So he's out all year, and so's
I
Tatum?
mean, I think it's all year. Sounds like it. If not, it's very end. They're going to suck.
Okay. Well, here's my note for this year's NBA kickoff night tonight. Kevin Durant signed with Houston. I didn't know till a few days ago.
What?
Yeah, apparently it's old news. He signed a 2-year, $90 million deal.
That's
That
a lot.
is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But congratulations to KD. That's cool for him. I just can't believe they make that kind of money.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that's not. There's guys making 60 in the 60s.
Sure, he's been in the league for 17 years, and they're going to stroke him a cool 90 spot. So
I think
he's,
Damian Lillard's making like $60 million to not to play, just to rehab.
the money is crazy. Have you seen what Charles Barkley was saying the other day? That was great. He's like, you make that kind of money to play basketball 2 nights in a row?
Yeah. There's construction workers out there, real jobs.
Yeah. I mean, hey, no fault of his. If I'm KD, I'm playing till I'm 50.
Oh, he's still badass.
He can still ball. He's not all washed like Braun. But speaking of Braun, KD now became...
I don't think Braun's washed.
You're crazy. He's not even in the top 20 in the NBA.
even if he was number 30, that's not washed.
It is for LeBron.
Oh, for him. But he can still play in the league.
Yeah, he's fine. He's so boring to watch. It's terrible. He looks like Karl Malone in his prime.
What's that? That's
boring.
all?
That's terrible. There's no athleticism. It's slow. It's bully ball.
It's what?
Bully. Like I'm just
bully.
bodying you. Just bully.
You hate LeBron James.
Oh, he needs to be done. Please retire. Please.
You
make
and
this the
Stephen
last
A.
year.
Stephen A. not happy with him. Did you see that?
He needs to be done. Be done. Anyway,
Who
KD.
cares? Why?
KD. Because I want to move on to the next generation. I want the league to be around Shea and other guys. Stop talking about Braun. And then here we are.
Hater.
Anyway, KD is now the highest career earnings ever in the NBA, just through his contracts through NBA teams. $598 million.
Yeah.
Just to play. Not contracts, not bonuses, not endorsements, not endorsement contracts. $598 million over 17 years. It's a head scratcher. He's a top 10 of all
time. It seems like baseball's more than that.
Baseball's gone bonkers. Speaking of, the Major League Baseball season starts tomorrow night.
The Major League Baseball season?
Yeah.
You mean the playoffs?
No,
World Series.
No, the whole season.
Oh, because that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, the Dodgers versus the Blue Jays.
And it's a Canadian team.
Opening night of Major League Baseball tomorrow night. Opening night. Dodgers, Blue Jays.
That's the only time that matters.
Yeah. Baseball's so boring.
You don't like the ALCS?
I don't like the 200 game season they play.
I don't watch it. I have a tattoo, a Red Sox tattoo, and I couldn't name one player. Bro, I cannot name one player on the Red Sox. Guy. Ramirez.
And you have
Hernandez.
And you have a tat. Is that your? No, you have two tattoos.
Yeah.
The mountains.
I need one more.
Why?
Because then it would tell the story of my life, my journey. So I started in LA by the ocean. Okay. So if I did something with a wave or something that was where I started, and I got the mountains for Utah, and then when I lived on the East Coast, the Boston, so it would.
So when you die, it's like hieroglyphics on those stones in Moab. We're like, ooh.
Oh, he was obviously born in Los Angeles.
Tatanka.
Then went to Boston. Mountains.
Where are you going to put this part
Where
of
am
the
I
body?
getting the DC Peaks logo? I'm Post Malone that on my face.
You just have a lake and DC Peaks just on your face.
Just a tear coming down that's a lake. No, I didn't kill anyone. I just love my race.
Yeah, I just hate DC Peaks every single
I
year.
gotta figure out how to do something with the ocean. But I don't like my Red Sox one necessarily. So I got to be careful. And I don't like colorful, like smash you in the face.
But you could turn that B into anything.
Yeah, and then it has to get bigger. So I don't really want to do that.
It's on your left calf?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Why
I
don't
already
you just
know.
put
I already know.
alls after it?
Then it's bigger. I don't like bigger balls.
No, just alls. What's this Boston alls?
I like petite.
Well, congratulations to the Dodgers and Blue Jays. Nobody's watching. Who cares? The Blue Jays, they're in Toronto. Yay. The Dodgers, they buy everyone. Yay.
Dodgers are international. They got
Shohei.
Yeah, exactly.
I did see one stat this year in baseball, and it was a couple days ago. Shohei struck out 10 dudes, no hits in 6 innings, and had 3 bombs in the same day. Same game. 3 home runs.
Damn.
3 home runs and struck out 10.
He hit one of those out of the stadium.
Yeah, that was cool.
People be watching him.
Yeah, it was cool to see Major League Baseball and the NBA start on the same night. What is this world coming to? WNBA ended. Do you know who won the title?
Yeah. Houston.
Nope.
Charlotte.
You're close.
Really?
Chicago.
Oh.
I think it was Chicago. Scott, you might have to look that up.
Can you name one player on their team?
No. Can you even name their mascot?
No, I didn't even know they had a team.
It should be
The Bulls.
Chicago Cows.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
The women.
Rude.
Chicago Cows won the WNBA title. Congratulations to the Cows.
Was it the Las Vegas Aces?
No, they won last year or 2 years in a row, I think. I thought it was the Sky. I don't know, dude. This should be a quick Google search. Google can't even find it. Google's like, there's a WNBA organization? Yeah. It's just circling. Chat is just thinking and thinking and thinking, trying to find the answer. For some reason, I thought it was the Sky. I think I saw something like a week or two ago.
You're so mean to WNBA.
I love them.
The Las Vegas Aces swept the Phoenix Mercury in the WNBA Finals on Friday to win their third title in 4 years.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's
Dynasty.
go. Las Vegas Aces. Don't they have Aja Wilson?
Aja Wilson scored 31 points to lead the Aces,
William?
97-86.
Aja Wilson. I was close.
You were going to say like Williamson?
Willie.
Aja.
Aja. Bro, the Aces. Let's go. I was way off. Vegas isn't even close to Chicago Cows.
They swept them in the finals. Have you ever seen an NBA Finals sweep?
Yeah. The Lakers got swept by the Pistons 25 years ago. I don't know. I think
That's embarrassing.
Bron's been
The
swept.
one that the Pistons didn't have any stars?
Right. They swept Shaq and Kobe because Shaq and Kobe were fighting. Like a little bit. And, yeah, there's been a number of sweeps in the last 20 years. I think San Antonio swept Bron's Cleveland team. Okay, moving right along. In other news, trail running in the state of Utah is growing. And it has been rumored for at least a couple years now that UTMB is going to bring an event to Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Is Speed Goat the only event, like real event that they do here? Because I don't think they have a 100-miler in Utah.
Yeah.
Desert Rats is the closest, and that's the one in like Grand Junction.
Grand Junction, that's not even close.
I mean, it's 5 hours.
6 hours?
5-6 hours.
6-7 hours, yeah.
6
You said rumored. That's interesting.
Well, we've heard this because we've been planning and we've been talking to the U.S. Forest Service for 2 years.
Like, we were talking to, like, people that were permitting this and, like, the ski resort. Like, that was not a rumor.
I would only say rumor in that I haven't confirmed it with a UTMB member. However, it sounds like it's happening.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's happening.
It's happening.
UTMB is bringing a 100-miler to Utah. And if it's like any other UTMB event, they'll have 4 or 5 race distances, most likely.
Yeah. All start and finish at the same spot, right?
Ski resort,
yeah,
loops. I could totally see them doing a 10K, 20K, 50K, 100K, 100-miler. And you got 10,000. Well, I guess it's a ski resort. You might have 500 runners in each one. But that's coming, dude.
Yeah.
Next fall.
That was like right in the middle of September, right when we were thinking about doing a 100-miler.
Yeah, they're going to scooch right in between Wasatch and Bear, which we have talked about doing.
Yeah.
Does that change your opinion at all?
Yeah, it does.
It does?
I think so. Like, they would smash us.
People are going after those stones, man.
I know.
You get stones, you get top 3 automatic entries into the big dogs.
Yeah.
And
we got a pretty good following, but I'm sure some people would still sign up. But I don't.
Okay, here's my question.
I don't want to do that.
Here's my question for RD Mick. Would you design and race direct the DC Peaks 100 even if it wasn't a Hardrock qualifier, a Western States qualifier, or a UTMB index race? Like it's just local guy.
Like
only.
I wouldn't need those in order to be excited about doing 100.
You're saying as a runner?
No, just as a race director. I don't
Okay.
care. But I don't think that you'd get the signups without one of those. So because of that, I don't know.
So
we would have to discuss.
But that's what
You're like, well, we are right now.
I literally just asked the question, Mick. Well, that's kind of where my head goes. We have a great brand and market and space for Davis County, the race distances that we have. Very unique to Utah. And I think that's why we have such a great following is the course, the time of year. We're pretty cool. And so people sign up and they keep coming back and we grow every year. But at some point, we've wanted to do 100.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do a 100-miler and you have, let's call it less than 80 or less than 100 runners, that's a long couple days, dude.
Yeah.
For very small return.
Mm-hmm.
That's like you're just being community guy. There's no business in that.
No.
So for the listeners, for you, do we just lean into our distances and like we just hunker down in our distances and just roll? Or do we try to say, no, we're going to create 100 and then we're going to compete with the runners of Bear and Wasatch and UTMB and just like, no, we're here to stay. We're going to have 100 and people will sign up.
Yeah, that's the question. I think it would be cool. It's very hard to do one in June. That would be an option. But there's a lot of snow up there.
Tons.
And then if you go July, it's super hot.
It's too freaking hot, dude.
So if you went late June, this is when I ran DC Peaks, and it was actually pretty nice, but there was snow. So you'd have to figure out
A route that has
route.
non-north facing.
Yeah, like if you could
Stuff.
do something cool late June, it would work. I was actually in a coat, if you recall, that green jacket.
Yeah.
You wore it for a little bit.
Yeah.
July's out, August is out. June and September would work. So if we wanted to do a June 100, it would be a lot of work to find that route, but it's doable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, I mean, we would own it.
I mean, like the
It doesn't give people a lot of time to train.
the Antelope Island race that just happened last weekend. I didn't even know it happened. Like I didn't even know who ran. I don't even know how many people they had.
I'm not really interested in that.
And I'm not either. But I'm just like, it's Antelope 100 and there's Zion's 100. I don't think they're not going to get the notoriety in the runners because they don't have Western and Hardrock sanctioned stuff. It doesn't meet that criteria. And we already know because of talking to Hardrock and Western, just because you create a 100-miler doesn't make it a qualifier for those races.
Mm-hmm.
They take geography as a big part of it,
Mm-hmm.
and course, how many years you've been running the course, and I'm like,
Vert.
cool. Yeah, so we create a 100-miler with 20,000 to 25,000 feet of climbing in the month of September. Why would Hardrock or Western be like, yeah, that's great. We will allow that to be a qualifier? There's no reason for them to agree to that.
No, we already have some right next to you.
The next week.
Yeah.
So those are kind of on lockdown with Bear and Wasatch.
You could say like, don't if you're gonna do it, just do it. Don't be scared of the big UTMB. And I'm like, look, the runners are the ones speaking. They're showing that all they care about is these big races.
The signups speak for themselves.
They speak for themselves. You're the one that want UTMB, so you're choosing to go sign up and chase those stones, and then go try and do UTMB. This is not us. This is you. So we're just listening.
And if the course is great, people will run it. Like that's I think the number one draw to any race is just the course itself. Like that's why people go out and do FKTs. There's no reward for that, but people go and chase them just because they're epic routes. And I think if a race just has an epic route, it doesn't matter if it's a qualifier or not. People will do it.
I think it's kind of the opposite. I think people will go do a crappy route to get stones.
I think both can be true. People will go do a crappy route to get stones. They will go do a crappy course to hit their Hardrock qualifier every other year. Oh, dude, I got to get my qualifier, man. Yeah. Oh, freak, I forgot. I got to hurry and sign up for blah, blah, blah. And they're like, that's the race you chose? That's terrible. Mm-hmm. So they'll do both. And to be fair, I think not everyone wants to do Hardrock or Western or UTMB.
No, but no. Not everyone, but if you want more than 100 people to sign up for your race, I could be wrong. It feels like you need to be one of those 3, though.
I tend to agree with you. To sell out, which is always the goal. That's how you maximize all the freaking time you put into this to like actually maybe make some money as a race director. You got to sell out.
Yeah.
You have to sell out or at least hit like 90% capacity. Mm-hmm. Then you're going to make some money. And you can pay your volunteers and you can pay for cool photography and you can do all the stuff that create a dope experience.
Yeah.
So to get, let's call it 300 runners on the start line of a 100-miler, I'm with you. I feel like Northern Utah, September, October, it's got to be Hardrock, Western, or a UTMB stone sanctioned. Now, those things don't happen overnight, so maybe you go 2-3 years without those, but you maintain the following. Then by year 3, 4, 5, you're like, okay, cool. Your race is established, and we're going to make it a UTMB, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But not now. UTMB, why would they do that? It's the same week as their race. They're like, oh, we have 2 events this week.
But even if you weren't doing UTMB, say you were a Western qualifier, something like that.
Yeah, I just don't think we'll ever get Western or Hardrock.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah. I don't care if it's the first week of October or the second or third week of September.
Yeah, just being real. Like if you don't get those things, it's a ton of work. For 75 runners,
I'm out on 75.
Do you think you're more likely to get those qualifying be considered a qualifier if it's in June?
Yes, time of year and geography. It's the 3 big things are geography, time of year, and course, qualifications as far as distance and vert. Those are the biggest qualifiers.
June is interesting. If we could pull it off, because we're getting smashed in September. Bear, Wasatch, and now UTMB. Bro.
It's tough to be in Utah to be fully trained and ready to go for a mountainous 100 in June.
So maybe we go more towards the Western. Like it doesn't need to be 25,000 feet of climbing. Maybe it needs to be.
I don't know. If we could get 150 runners, it would be worth it all day for me. So we're not that far off. I think we could
somewhere above 100.
It would be worth it. I'd want 150 starters.
So 150 is your number.
I think so. Because remember, we're already there doing the aid stations, the finish line. We're already doing a third of what we need to do for the 100. The other 2/3 of it is like, okay, I don't need to sell out because we already have 400 runners in our other events. Give me a cool 150 over here. Cool.
In October.
Or yeah, September, October.
So you guys go fight it out in mid-September. We'll just be back here a few weeks later.
Yeah, we'll be over here. We'll be your local jam. People freaking love us. We're 5 years in. We got a 5-year head start on.
Dude, our 100-mile route is so cool.
Oh, to Scott's point, people sign up for routes, dude. They want course.
Especially if we can pull off this one. Well, we got a couple little things hanging there, but there's one that is juicy. Imagine climbing that thing in the middle of 100.
She's a juicer. She's a juicer. All right. Item number 4. We could get really after it on this one, Mickles.
Okay.
We had so many messages from runners, volunteers, staff, people in the know, since I was shunned from said Moab 240.
Yep.
We got so many messages, dude. Text, DM, phone calls.
Yep.
Emails. Every form of communication. Carrier pigeon, smoke signal, everything. Those are my people. But before I get into the meat of the Moab 240, meat. Manuela Vilas. Why is nobody talking about her? When I say nobody, I just mean it's not in my feed. Do you know who she is?
Nope. Right now is the first time I've ever heard that name.
That is my exact freaking point. Killian Korth, our dog. We're going to see him in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I was messaging him, and I'm like, bro, is this for real? In the last, since you started the Moab 240 and you won it and set the course record for the Triple Crown, his Instagram followers went from 4,000 to over 30,000 followers.
Oh.
I haven't checked it in a few days. He's probably well over that now. He is like, dude, the response has been like crazy.
That's a lot.
The support, the cheers, the following, the opportunities. He's on these podcasts. It is so cool for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy because we've known him now 4 years and we've seen the whole story unfold. Well, Manuela Vilas, female, she just set the Destination Trails Triple Crown course. I don't know. They call it course record.
The whole thing.
Overall.
Yeah, the overall.
She just set the female overall time. She did it. To put it in perspective, Killian did it in 156 and a half hours, beating Mike McKnight by 5.5 hours from 2019. So
that's close.
It's been 6-7 years or whatever. And Killian beats Mike. And all the course changes, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care. Killian holds the course record, the overall record for the 200s, and he's getting massive pub. Well-deserved. Earned every freaking step of that.
Just shows you how popular those races really are.
They're big. This is a big deal, dude, to win all three, and hold the overall record is wild. Manuela, bro, she did it in 201 hours this year. That's the female overall record for doing all three in 1 year.
And smashed the record.
Jessica Picari from 2018 did it in 230 hours.
29 hours.
She beat the female record by 29 hours. That's 100 miles.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
640 miles ran, and you beat the next best time ever by essentially 100 miles.
Well, you know me, I'm not like social media guy. So are you sure that her followers didn't go up
I don't
like
know.
crazy too?
I think I just started following her because I was like, I saw that she won. I'm pretty sure she won. And then I was like, wait a second. I think she just set the record. I went and figured it out. I'm like, I wonder how she did this year in the Triple Crown, because I remembered seeing her name every year. And I went and looked at it. I'm like, holy crap. She just set the freaking Triple Crown record. And I didn't see a single thing in anywhere on Instagram. And I know it's there, but it wasn't in my feed. And I follow freaking everybody, I feel like, that would be related to this.
You're like, why isn't she on all the podcasts?
Why isn't her?
I'd never even heard of her to have her on this one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Scott, are you pulling her up on Instagram by chance? Because I would like to know what her following is like. And I don't know how to figure it out what it was a week ago. And maybe that doesn't matter. But
she's a professional athlete. She's sponsored by Mount to Coast, Tailwind. And she has 24,000 followers.
Good for her.
Okay.
And
She probably had 5,000 last week.
the reason why is she's European. It looks like she's from Spain.
So that's a big part of it. So she has, I don't think her following spiked. Killian spiked. Well, I don't want to say why. There's probably a number of reasons why. One of the reasons why I believe is because of the documentary that's being built over the last 30 days and the videos that go out, and you're following the story.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody follows the story and is like, holy crap, I got to follow it. I don't think she had that.
I think what got Killian blowing up is there were so many people following David Goggins at the 240, and then they would see that Killian was like 70, 80 miles ahead of David Goggins, and it would like people who aren't into the ultra space, it would like blow their minds because they thought David Goggins was the hardest dude in the world, and then Killian's out there putting 20 hours on him.
I think there's some truth to that. I got a comment yesterday speaking to a group of sales guys about my Kodiak experience. One of the first questions, bro, do you ever race David Goggins? I'm like, sure. That's just all they know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you almost raced him.
Yeah. I'm like,
he's doing pretty damn good on these races compared to what I thought he was, because his knees are so bad. I thought he'd be way slower. He did good.
Yeah, he did. So, congrats to Manuela Vilas. I would like to go to España and meet her and speak Espanol.
Mm-hmm.
She's my people.
Do you speak Spanish ever?
Sí.
I never hear you.
Claro que sí. You heard me.
What does that mean?
Of course.
Of course.
You speak Spanish?
Poquito sí.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Baño, agua. Sí.
Don't drink the agua in the baño.
Don't do that. Yeah. Well, anyway, I thought that was a very interesting note. 201 hours and a 29-hour smashing. Maybe, what's her name? Mika Thews. Has she just never, maybe she's gotten injured or sick and never done all three. But I think she's attempted all three a few years in a row now, but kind of had things come up. I think she'd crush that time.
20, let's see.
She'd be under 200 hours, dude.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, she would. She'd do the first two in like
why
60 hours.
What do you mean she'd be under 200?
Mika Thews would do the Triple Crown in under 200 hours. She'd do 60-hour Tahoe. She'd do a 60 to 65-hour Bigfoot.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, she's got 70 hours to do Moab.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I was looking at Killian's time, though, and trying to think of how far ahead he would be. She's pretty damn fast. She wouldn't be that far behind him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, she's got 40 hours.
Yeah.
Killian's not beating her by 40 hours.
No, she's fast. She's legit.
Yep. I think Killian's beating her by 10 to 20.
Okay. I'll roll with you.
Yeah. Next note. We discussed it a little bit last week on the phone. And apparently, because I called Killian, and he was very diplomatic, careful about the way he was responding to the Brody Chisholm pulling at mile 50.
Come on, Killian. Just smash her. Tell us what's up.
We got so many messages about what people saw and what the story was with Brody. So I felt like we could bring it up. Destination Trails claimed that he had a seizure or even 2 seizures. He went to the aid station at mile 50, wasn't feeling great. He was dizzy, and they said he had seizures. He was there for 2 hours. They checked his vitals 3 times. Vitals were fine. He was there for 2 hours, and they pulled him from the race.
That's a weird thing to claim. He's saying, no, I didn't.
He's saying, I know I did not.
So are they talking about him shivering? That's a seizure.
That could look like a seizure, maybe. I don't know. He sat at the aid station for 13 hours.
Because they pulled him and he had to wait for a ride?
13 hours to get him out of there. Then, the next day, or maybe it was 2 days later, a day or 2 later, he paced George Cyrus from 10th place all the way to 3rd.
He ran 70 miles.
70 miles with George. I'm like, he's fine. Why can't he?
So he's pissed.
He's not happy.
Yeah, and they would defend it like, what motivation would we ever have to say that somebody had a seizure when they didn't? Like, why would we want to pull one of our best runners from the race? We have no motivation to do that. That would be their defense.
I think so.
The other side of that would be like, you made a bad judgment call. He didn't have a seizure. Now this is damage control on your part because you screwed up. And he's pissed. He was shivering. That's not a seizure.
Presumably, he was shivering.
Right. That's. I'm saying that's the other side.
Or he was dizzy. I don't know.
Because if it's true that he was having a seizure, this is not even a debate.
Yeah, you're out. You're done.
If he's hypothermic, you have the right to pull him from the race.
Sure.
But he's like, none of those are true. So why would they pull him then?
I don't know.
Because they're idiots.
There was a lot of controversy around that one move, and there's too many things that we don't know, so we can speculate.
Are people? We keep hearing all this stuff, all the way from the ice and the aid stations at the 300 and the bathrooms and all. Everyone's, is it just because we were critical of her, and we're just hearing all of this, and that's not really floating out there. Like, her races are so popular, but we keep hearing all this stuff like negative about about all of these races. But they're still selling out.
So I put some quotes up here, unnamed, of course, because they came in from the DMs or texts or otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
But here are some of the quotes we got last week, because I don't think you saw any of them. Here's one. Pretty wild, to be honest. I am done with destination trails. Next one. It was the worst ran destination trails event I've ever ran. Okay, that person has done many of them. Mm-hmm. Their races. Running out of all kinds of stuff at aid stations by the time I got there. This was a middle to end of the packer who's like, I'm sure it was fine for the front. That person sent me pictures of the aid station, and I was like, oh. Boo.
The one I saw?
That's not good.
It was just like open.
Bro.
No warmth.
Trashed.
Oh, yeah. You need to really be on your game when somebody's out in that shit, dude, for 240 miles.
I mean, I will give any race and race director, race organization grace when it comes to a 200, 250 miler. Like, dude, you can't cover all the bases all the time. Like, you're gonna be criticized, and it's just hard. I don't think anyone truly understands the magnitude of what it takes to put on a 2 or 250. And so I would give them grace in that area of like, dude.
Not on that part.
No, but I'm just saying
it doesn't
not
need
being nitpicky and
you don't need
about it.
Being nitpicky is fine. You don't want to be nitpicky. It's a course marking. You got to use a lot of service road on this stretch, whatever. You give them grace on that. When it's pouring rain and people are like freezing, your aid stations better be dialed. I'm not giving you grace on that.
Okay.
Like our aid stations were very good on a 50 miler, but you're asking them to be outside for like 3 or 4 days.
5.
Okay, 5 days. No, dude, you better have like amazing aid stations. That's the thing. The one thing that you can't.
And for $1,500 a pop.
You can't run out of food. What are you talking about?
If we had $500,000 coming into our race, I'm building you a small home at every aid station.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have like a full HVAC system and insulation. You're gonna walk into a house.
Yeah.
And probably DNF because it's so comfortable.
Fine, but at least you don't get hypothermic and have seizures and be pulled from the race.
With that kind of money, step it up, dude. These are not $200 entry fees. We're talking $1,500, $1,800 times 300-400 people.
Yeah.
Get your assets, dude. And lock in your aid stations. I know they can move, and I know weather, blah, 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 but you can still own all the gear or go rent it for the day and take care of them. But to answer your question, I don't know why we get it all. I think we get all of it because people know we're going to talk about it. And there's no, I don't know, filter. But
why is everyone so scared of her?
I don't know.
So many people are like, I'm not going to say anything out in the public. I'm like, dude, don't let her bully you. I don't give a shit what she thinks about me.
Yep.
Just say what you have to say.
Or don't. It's fine if you don't.
It's because they want to run her races.
Bro, you saw she cancels people every day, every week. Someone just mentioned to her,
yeah,
hey, you should reach out to Jake Kilgore and apologize and like make amends. Something to that effect.
Didn't even say apologize.
He didn't even say that.
No, it just said, just make nice with Jake Kilgore.
And she was like,
absolutely not. There's no place for negativity or
and lies or something stupid.
I'm like, nope, you're negative.
And then she blocked that person.
Yeah, shunned.
I'm like, you, that's crazy, dude. You're a child. Block you. Why would you block him?
She didn't want to hear about Jake Kilgore. She's sick of you.
She didn't want to hear about anyone who might have some feedback.
Or criticism.
Take it as criticism or feedback, whatever.
Like ours wasn't feedback. Ours was criticism.
We took criticism this last couple days about people in our race and changing the course, and maybe we're going to change the day. We took some criticism.
You didn't shun anyone?
It's hard to take that. You want to dig your heels in and get defensive and be like, no, F you. I'm right. You're wrong. And then at the end of the day, we're like, hey, you know what, man? Like, it's cool. I hope you come back and race our race, dude. Sorry, we didn't meet your expectations. But those people who give us criticism, because we have them, we don't block them. We hear them out.
But that's an email. They're not like going out on social media and on podcasts and just smashing Jake Kilgore.
I don't think we are doing that either. I'm literally reading what people send to me. It's all. I'm just.
She said that you lied.
I don't know. Whatever. Yeah.
What did you lie about?
I have no idea. I don't know. I guess if I lied, then it's the people that told me that they had to literally pick up a bucket of runner and volunteer crap and piss, and they had to go empty it. Because I wasn't there, maybe the people telling me the story are lying, therefore making me a liar. I'm just reporting what people are saying. I want to bring this up because this one is public. And she probably blocked this person. What's this person's name? Deb Hamberlin. I'm going to read this. Yeah, it's kind of long. I don't want to read all of it. Scott, have you read that?
Yeah, I read it. We can link to it in the comments.
Okay.
Because this is a Facebook post, right?
This is a Facebook post. Therefore, I'm like, cool, this is public. This was sent to me. I don't even have Facebook. Someone sent it to me. I couldn't open it.
Oh, yeah.
So I sent it to someone with Facebook and said, will you open this story up and screenshot it and send it back to me? Basically, this person...
You can read from there where it says, I came in 200 miles.
Okay. She says, I came in 200 miles this morning and pulled out of the race. I don't accept it as a DNF because I feel like the race DNF'd us runners stuck out on the LaSalle's. My hope that this is growing and learning experience and different action will be taken in the future. Destination Trails is ran by a lot of good people, and I know they want the best and safest experience for everyone. This was an unusual weather event. So they had all night. She describes it as, we spent all night. Stop right there. Up. Okay, but they didn't. Okay, we spent an abysmal night of rain, mud, cold, flash floods, high winds, with no out, having only 2 hours of sleep in the previous 4 days. So essentially,
she said that, in my opinion, the race organizers should have rerouted the course when they saw that potential.
Yeah. So they had to reroute. They had to make changes where, like, the day before, roughly, crew was not allowed for like 114 miles in the middle of the race. No crew. Great. I don't care. That happens.
Sure.
You got to reroute stuff. You have to make changes on the fly.
Yeah.
No criticism there at all from me.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do that. So I found this interesting. Scroll down the comments, and then that one right there. This person says, sounds like another Candice shit show. Limber Pine, that's Jason Wooten. That's our dog.
Yep.
He says, or Candice doesn't give a shit show.
That's a good one.
Then someone who we hold in high regard, Carl Meltzer,
Okay.
jumps in. Scroll down, it has the entire thing that Carl says, and I'm going to read Carl's because I think that there's a lot of chatter and chaos in some of these things, and some people truthfully don't know what they're talking about. They don't. They're not experienced as RDs. They're not experienced enough as a runner to truthfully have like an opinion that I would even listen to. Like, bro, you've been running for how long? 2-3 years? Have you ever ran a 200 mile before? Have you ever race direct did before? This is fine. That's fine. But Carl knows.
On both ends of it.
Yeah, yes, he does. So Carl says, having sold my speed goat race to a corporate model, sometimes I don't like what I see with how things are operated. However, these corporate models are put in place to make sure they don't get sued, hence protecting runners with a lot, in all caps, of medical on course, watching continuing weather issues and requiring certain gear to protect against foul weather. He is describing UTMB to a T right there.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll reroute a course if necessary on the fly. We all agree that is fine in our sport. He continues, all these protocols are in place long before a race begins. Candice doesn't give a shit show might be a little harsh, but at the same time, the course sounds like it should have been rerouted or even canceled during the event in the best interest of all involved. And not allowing crew? My guess is because of nasty mud roads, ? Perhaps those roads were at risk for flash floods, ? I have no idea, but all these things need to be discussed beforehand.
So his take was, don't smash her too hard, but it probably should have been rerouted.
Yeah, don't go at her too hard. But yeah, they could have done some things better.
Well, it sounds like here he says, but all these things need to be discussed beforehand, and I think what he's implying there is that they didn't have a plan.
I'm sure they discussed it beforehand.
Then why didn't they execute?
Sounds like
They made a call.
pretty reactionary. Like they didn't have a plan in place if and when weather went bad, what they would do.
I think part of my struggle with stuff like this is it goes back to 2021 when she came at us for being first-time race directors. She came at us, blasted us on social because a snowstorm hit and we sent runners up to the peak and canceled the race and blah, blah. So I think it's probably where the root of my therapy needs to start. Because she came at us. Well, she's been doing Moab for 12 years, 14 years, 15 years, whatever it is. And you're still making, in my opinion, colossal mistakes in a big event over 5 days. And runners are expressing their concern and safety.
Well, you don't get to just say, well, ours is a 240-mile race. It's way harder than your 50-miler. I'm like, too bad. You're that organization. So you have way more money. You're way bigger, so you can get way more volunteers, and you have to be prepared to pull off a 240-mile race if you're doing a 240-mile race. We don't need to be. We need to be prepared for a 50-mile race. So you can't run out of food. You can't not have sidewalls up and like protective shelter for these runners when they're outside this long.
This is not the first
You're
time.
held to a higher standard.
Question for you guys.
Because it's a longer race.
This is
Not a
not the-
higher standard, but like you have to have more stuff because it's a longer race.
This is not the first time it's rained hard at her race in Moab. It does not. Over a decade longer? No, this is not the first time that's happened. And even if it was the first time, to your point, they or she will lean on. I mean, your little 50-miler, and I could, race direct that in my sleep. That's not even hard. We're talking about 5 days of running in the desert. Well, to your point, that's a great point. Yeah, that's you. That's your event.
Right. You don't get an out. If it's 240 miles, then you have to be prepared for 240 miles. That's it. Otherwise,
scenario,
don't do it. Because this tells me that you're not, if everything's perfect, then you're a great race director. Mm-hmm. But if shit hits the fan, you're not prepared for that. We've seen this now multiple times.
Mm-hmm. Scott?
Yeah.
You said you had a question.
Oh, who is it that, you guys as race directors, who do you guys take that responsibility of being like, hey, you're an aid station captain, we have a required list of things for you to provide as an aid station captain, or is it up to the aid station captains? Because in a race like this, it's like how much of that aid station can she actually control versus like, is it just kind of up to the aid station captains on what they're bringing and providing for runners?
She needs to be very involved in that when it's crappy weather like this. Like,
well, his question, you have the answer.
Well, I know what we do.
Yeah, that's what he's asking.
Yeah, we're very involved in what every aid station has.
We tell every aid station captain, we have this, all for you. We will deliver it to your aid station for you, or you can come pick it up. Mm-hmm. And then you are responsible for bringing these things, a knife, a cutting board.
A stove.
Yeah. But we provide the table, the chairs, the canopies, the sidewalls, the fire pits, the propane, ice. We provide all of that because we want to guarantee it gets
What
there.
else like that in something like this, and it's raining and there's mud and everything all over the place? The aid stations, like the shelter, the food, like taking care of your runners, nothing else is more important.
Oh, I agree. I'm thinking, you could almost create an excuse for yourself of being like, well, that's not my responsibility. That's my aid station captain's. Like,
But if she said anything like that, or if she says, well, ours is a 240-mile race, anything like that, I'm like, then you're not equipped to do a 240-mile race. You're only equipped to do it if it's perfect weather. But the ability to adapt in crisis mode or anything like that happens, and then I don't trust you as a leader. If everything's perfect, yeah, you're great. But if you need to make decisions on the fly, I'm not following you into battle. No, you're not a good leader.
and the weather's never going to be perfect in October. Let's be real.
Yeah, she created a good organization, and they're very popular. And her races sell out, and she's done a good job that way. So as long as that's what I'm saying. To my point, if everything's going perfect, yeah, then that's great. She had to create that stuff, so she gets credit. She built a badass company. You know, whether she stole it from her boyfriend or husband or whatever that story was or not. She's built a really good company. But then there's just another level of it where, like, sure, like I said, as long as everything's perfect, then it's great.
Will you scroll down to the comments? We're going to skip this one and come back to it. But there's a comment because we're on this vein right now. Right there. Here's a YouTube comment. Congrats on the W, Jake. Showing the gray beards how it's done. Thanks, Jason. Then he says, pulling Brody out of Moab 240. Remember in 2019 when Goggins dropped after missing a turn heading out of Bridger Jack? He dropped and caught a ride with his crew all the freaking way back to Moab to his hotel. Candice allowed him back out and restart where he missed the turn. They couldn't give Brody a few to collect himself and head back out. The race is nearly a 5-day cutoff, DT's erratic application of rules never ceases to amaze me. I don't remember that story because I wasn't following
I didn't know that.
those races then. But there are people who have stories over years and years of history like this from Jason. It's like...
I could be wrong on this. I'll look it up to be sure. But I think Goggins went back and finished unofficially.
I mean, like at
just
Cocodona,
go pull Moab 240.
Cocodona, you can leave and go to a hotel and shower and go back to that spot and start from there.
Hey, as long as it's in the rules, nobody cares.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that they're going to say, like, it's not about giving him time to collect himself. He was having a seizure, so he's out. That's going to be their stance. And then you have to prove or argue that.
And Brody just doesn't care. He's like, whatever. He's going to have more opportunities to go run those races and win them. That dude's going to win some freaking races, dude.
For sure.
He's going to win some 200s. And, his experience being shared by many people, hopefully, he's able to still go out and run. Okay, so Goggins has a DNF for that year.
Yeah, so I remember that because I think he wrote about it in his second book, but he got the DNF, and then it was just like a pride thing for him. He just went back to where he DNF'd and finished anyway.
Okay. Well, so they didn't let him then.
It says Candice allowed him back out.
That's not true. She didn't let him. Well, she let him back out on the course, but not like an official time.
So he probably was able to finish with everybody else, and that way he had crew. He had course markings. He had crew. He had aid stations.
Okay.
Bro, Mika Thew's DNF that year,
then
too.
you can't leave and then go back to that aid station in Moab like you can Cocodona.
I mean, back then, no. It looks like, he DNF'd, and she's like, cool, yeah, you want to come run it. You're going to get an unofficial finish. But, yeah, our aid stations will be up for you if you want to run by. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that, actually. But I think what Jason is saying is the inconsistency between those two.
But if it was just like we just pulled you from the race because you were cold, that's one thing. But I would say to Jason, like, but they're not going to say that. They're saying he had multiple seizures, and that's a wrap on any race.
Yep.
That's what they're going to say.
Yeah.
It's not that he needed time to calm down.
Right.
Or he needed to warm up.
And I'm no medical professional. I don't know what your vitals would show if you had a seizure. Maybe he had a seizure, but his vitals are still cool. I don't know. I have no idea. But he's like, they took his vitals 3 times, and he was.
I just don't.
I don't know what that means.
But Brody's gonna be like, I didn't have a freaking seizure. Stop saying I had a seizure.
Yeah.
And then there's the back and forth.
That'd send me into the mental hospital. They're just gaslighting you to oblivion. Yes, you did. You had a seizure. No.
Because they're going to say, what is my motivation? This dude had a seizure in front of me. He might not remember it, but why would I make that up?
Yeah. Valid.
Actually, that's valid. You probably wouldn't remember if you had a seizure, right?
Yeah, but you got to be able. Other people around must have told him, no, bro, you didn't.
This is crazy.
I don't know.
Did you black out or did you not? Like,
yeah. Okay. Moving along. My next topic before we jump into Havalina. Our good friend Camille Herron, grand old friend of ours. Mm-hmm. We actually chat. We DM. We email. We're friends. We're homies. Camille, we got to have a discussion. Like, what's happening? There are two sides to this story, and maybe the truth falls somewhere in the middle. The third side of every story, where the truth lies. Last week, she rose to popularity in the social feeds, and your boy Scott Jurek going in hard. And this stuff is interesting. Apparently, she was on the USATF 24-hour World Championships team. They were going to race, or they did race, in France. She, according to the U.S. team, just no-showed. Did not show up. Wasn't replying to text messages. Wasn't replying to phone calls. Someone put out like an SOS warning on like Facebook. Can anyone get a hold of Camille? The race starts in like 24 hours, and there is a female backup ready to race. But we can't substitute her in unless Camille comes out of hibernation and tells us that she's not racing. Okay? So she puts out a public statement. Camille does. And says, she said that she had requested a safe, quiet, more open, and less chaotic space to accommodate her needs as someone diagnosed with autism and ADHD. A neurodivergent athlete is how she's... Like
the Airbnb that she was going to stay at? Or like, what is she saying?
I think like during the race, she needed like... she's a neurodivergent athlete, and so she needs like sustained sensory...
Sure, but what does she mean a less chaotic space?
I think she's referring to like, because a lot of these are run on a track or a loop, and the aid stations are the same for everybody. Like everybody comes in at the same time, and it's
so she wanted like a tent.
She wanted a sensory deprivation space where like, because a lot of people that are neurodivergent will wear like noise canceling headphones and stuff in public.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Overstimulating.
Sure.
And I think she wanted something similar in the environment she would be racing in.
Okay. I didn't realize that she was on that level. We have, like Jen's family, they have a very autistic kid, and he has to wear headphones.
Mm-hmm. I think everyone's,
He can't handle that.
Yeah. There's
I get that.
Right. Varying levels of spectrum, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So she states that she had been communicating these accommodation requests with USATF and legal counsel since June. So for 4 months.
Why would you need legal counsel to be like, hey, hit me with a tent over here?
I don't know, dude. But she did not receive assurances from the International Association of Ultrarunners, the IAU, that the request would be supported in time. So because the accommodation issue was unresolved, Camille just didn't sign the statement of conditions from the U.S. team.
Okay, that's very interesting. So she's saying we talked a lot, and they're saying we haven't heard from you.
She's saying she was reaching out, trying to see if they could get these accommodations met, and they were not meeting those asks of her. So she's like, I never formally was on the team. I never signed the statement of conditions. I was never formally on the team. Therefore, like, I have nothing to withdraw from. What do you mean you want me to withdraw from the team? I got asked to join the team. I never accepted.
Like maybe she did via email or something, but apparently there's a contract that you signed.
I mean, there could have been a verbal, yay, I'm so excited you asked me to run with the team. I'm so excited to be on Team USA. This is awesome. That sounds like you want to join the team and that you're accepting it. But you don't formally accept it till you sign that document.
Yeah.
She never signed it.
And she's saying, I was waiting for this other accommodation to be met, and they're saying, we've been reaching out to you and you're not responding. Maybe they had news. Maybe they're like, hey, we got you your tent. Our lawyers have been meeting with your lawyers, and we set up an extra canopy for you.
Our lawyers got the canopy set up with noise-canceling headphones. It says separately there's a rule or practice under the USATF that an athlete or national team member must verbalize withdrawal in order for an alternate to be substituted. So that's where the USA team was freaking out. They're like, we have a freaking substitute here in France, traveled from the U.S., from to be a substitute.
Why is
we
that?
We can't put her in unless you verbally tell us you're not coming.
Why is that a rule? The USA should be able to present whatever team they want.
Bro, I would say if I'm the USATF and I haven't heard from Camille or we haven't met these accommodations, I don't have the signed form, why do you think she's running?
What do you care? Let us bring the team we want to bring.
Bro, if I was communicating with Camille and I was USATF, I'd be like, hey, yo, like if I don't hear from you by like the time I hop on my flight to France, you're out.
Yeah, that's your way of verbalizing that you're not coming.
Like weeks before.
Yeah.
The day before the USATF is freaking out. I'm like, I think both sides are wrong here. Come on, Camille, you can do better. You can communicate with them and tell
How did
them.
it get out in the public? They weren't really like reaching out and just been like, we're worried about her. Has anyone heard?
A Facebook post, right?
From
Scott?
them?
I think so.
No. From
Who's somebody on the team?
Somebody on the team, some chick on the team, right?
Yeah. My question is, how come the athlete has to withdraw? Why can't a coach just kick? Like coaches
what I'm
should have
saying.
the power to kick somebody off a team.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying,
That's
too.
what I just said. We're going to bring the team we want to bring.
You'd be like, you didn't respond.
It's none of your
See ya.
business who we.
Cut from the team.
Well, okay, let's go legal since you're wondering why the lawyers. If I'm a lawyer in this instance and I am legal counsel for the USATF, you have to be very careful about someone who in this circumstance has disability, I guess you would call it. She says I'm a disabled athlete. She has autism and ADHD. If you don't hear from them and you kick them off, is that a lawsuit waiting to happen? Like you kicked me off because I have these conditions.
No, we kicked you off because you never signed the contract.
Okay, but now you're in a lawsuit.
She's going to sue him for that?
I don't know. I'm just saying. That's lawyers.
She's
They're
going to sue him.
happy, bro.
She's not responding. She doesn't want to run in the event.
No, she wants to run. She just wants you to meet these conditions.
But they're saying we've been trying to get a hold of you and you're not responding to us.
Yeah, that was like the day before.
That's when that post went out?
Yes.
One day?
Yes, it literally said the race happens in 24 hours and we can't
this is
find
weird.
her. She's like went missing. Like, where's Waldo? She was just gone. Camille was just like, oh, I'm just in Tucson. I'm just out here dribbling my basketball in my kitchen and hanging out and running with my drone that follows me on the road. Maybe she's just doing that. I would like to talk to Camille, and I bet she'd be down.
That'd be great.
Should we get her on?
Yeah, call her.
Okay. We are kind people, but we will definitely ask the tough questions.
Yeah.
We're down.
She ain't coming on here, bro.
We'll listen and we won't judge.
But we will mock you behind your back.
We'll just line her up and Candice.
I'm not sure where this goes. This
So-
story.
This is an amazing story.
When does this race happen?
It already happened.
Oh,
It's very
It
interesting.
happened a few days ago.
so did we get a substitute or did the USA compete?
Yeah,
with
we had a
five?
substitute.
Oh, good.
I had her name written on here somewhere. I had the name. I saw the photo. And Camille has actually, over the last few days, been like posting and putting stuff on her story, being supportive of the team. Good luck. She wished good luck to the runner that took her substitute spot. And like, she's doing all the right things there.
Leave it to the lawyers to screw it up.
I'm with you. The lawyers probably got involved here and freaking boned the whole thing.
I feel like her social presence has some Liver King energy. Like she just pops up and she dumps on social and then she's gone for a long time and then she'll come back.
I got a little of that going on.
Liver King energy.
I don't even know what you're saying.
What, you don't know about the Liver King?
No. I had to look up what your text to me yesterday meant.
Scott, would you tell him what the Liver King
Picks.
is, bro?
I'm like, I
Mick
got to
sent
get
me
with
his
it.
picks yesterday, and I just replied W picks.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
what,
like
what's
W, win.
I'm like, what's the typo there? What? I was going to text you back. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
The word, just the letter
Listen,
W.
I have to come clean here. A little side. I had to put that shit into ChatGPT and be like, what is my friend saying here? And it told me.
It did?
Yeah. I'm like, look,
Dear-
man, I'm making my kid's book into a YouTube series right now. That's where my head's at. Like I'm on like
Second grade level.
uh-huh.
My friend just said, Dear Grok, my friend just said W picks.
I did, bro.
Would you mind telling me what that means?
I did.
Did he forget to type the rest
Yes,
of the word
and it knew
after
instantly.
the rest of the letters after W?
Yeah. Something else.
Can we get some W's in the chat, fam?
You know when you
Yes. Dubs in the chat.
I was going back through our text thread and laughing a little bit because you questioned you know how to like,
Yeah.
and I'm like
You take offense.
I'm like, oh my God, Jake, you're a psycho. Calm down. And then I realized if somebody questions a message that they sent to me and I didn't respond to it, that's the same thing as them saying you're a piece of shit and I hate you. And I'm like, calm down, Jake. Why are you so mad?
the triggers of questioning someone's.
You question a text message and you're very aggressive.
That's like, to me, that's just like the, hey, I'm circling back to this. Hey, bumping this back up in your inbox.
That's how it's supposed to be taken.
Yeah.
But I have been offended by that too. Like, dude, get off my
Yeah,
nuts,
what do
dude.
you- whoa.
I'll get to you.
Whoa.
Jeez, sorry I didn't reply. I questioned one of Scott.
I know,
asked
that's what
Scott
made me laugh.
I asked Scott a question last night, and then I hit him with a question mark this morning, and you were like, whoa. Jake is aggressive this
Dude,
morning.
You are something. You should be wearing headphones. Like something. You are. Whoa.
No, it's not. You should be wearing headphones. It's like, where are the headphones? Where?
Oh yeah, that's
Where are
true.
my headphones?
I need some headphones. Hey, I am big. Like, put the rain on YouTube. Fire. Read my book. Calming.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like to just relax and chill. The older I get, I don't want to listen to Metallica.
No. There's a couple people that when they post on social, it's always the heavy metal. Like, oh my God.
I
You're
need
like,
some Mountain
"Dog,
Dew.
I knew I should have had that on mute when I was scrolling.
Yeah, I don't. That.
Why?
Perfect.
Why?
I don't align.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay, sorry. Where were we?
Back to our good friend Camille. Yes. Anyway, it created frustration amongst the community, amongst the U.S. team.
That was a
And
very
it.
entertaining story for me, for some reason.
It was
the
wild.
lawyers and the canopy. That's my favorite.
And it hit social hard. And much like anything DT, people just send it to me, dude. Us. Hey, did you see this? Hey, did you see that? Hey, tons of people. I was like, yep, I just read it.
Candice needs to come on here and squash this with Jake Kilgore. She does.
Great.
Come on. What? Who? Like, just let it go. What? Let's not fight. Just talk a little shit. You talk a little shit. We come together. We have a hug. We have a conversation. We won't say anything negative until your next race.
Then we'll just read what people send us. Okay, speaking of Camille Herron, she holds the course record at Havalina.
I know this.
It's like 14 hours flat-ish.
That's
14:03
really
maybe?
fast. I don't get it.
She hauls
She's
balls,
fast.
dude.
Yeah.
14?
What's the pace on that? Hold, please.
It's less than 3 hours a lap.
That's crazy.
2:45 a lap, almost exactly.
100 mile. You got it? You
Not
just
pace
locked
per
in?
mile, but it's 2:45 a lap.
Yeah, 245.
How long did it take her? Exactly 14 hours?
I think it was 14:03.
14.
Hit that on the right screen there, Scotty. Let's go to Havalina and pull
8:26.
8:26 pace, including aid stations and endurance of 100 miles.
Nope.
Yeah, 2:45 a lap. Are you doing one lap in 2:45? Are you doing what's going to be your fastest lap? 4 hours?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think.
I'm here for it.
You know, on their runner's manual, it says
14:03.
a lot of people that drop from this race, it's like the same story every time. They all go out too fast.
But why are you dropping?
Because they blow up. They're wrecked. And then they just don't have it. They don't got it.
That's interesting. Okay. Well,
That's not me. That's just what their
yeah.
manual says. I read the whole thing this morning.
Wow. Because you didn't go to F45.
Yeah.
You had 45 minutes to spare in your day.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. We just lost.
Okay, pause.
All right. For the first time ever, the next aid station is a traveling band. We are traveling to Havalina as the next aid station. We're going to be geared out in our canopy, in our tent, next aid station, offended guy, all day Saturday and into the wee hours as you finish your race. But for the first time, Havalina is welcoming the next aid station because we are going to YouTube live our show. We're going to have 4 or 5 guests on, and we're going to live stream at YouTube. We're going to interact with the fans, let them ask questions with our lineup.
Cool.
And then we're going to post it to just immediately post it to YouTube and immediately post the audio. Scott, if you have the lineup, we are starting at 1:30, 1:30 on Friday, from 1:30 to 6 or 7.
That's Arizona time, right?
Arizona
Pacific
time. 1:30 Pacific time. We will be live on YouTube with our first guest, Killian Korth. So here's our lineup. 1:30 p.m. we have Killian Korth. 3 o'clock, special guest. I am not announcing until we're on the air live.
Fun.
Okay. 4:30, we have Lauren Peretz. She's one of my favorites on the women's race. And at 6 o'clock, we have Rachel Entrican, who is going to be doing some of the live stream commentating at the race. So Rachel and I are going to run the 20-mile lap early Friday morning. Then we're going to go get our canopy spot. I'm going to hit the pack-up pickup for you. And then we are podding for 5-6 hours. Join us as much as you can. Otherwise, I'm down to hold the fort down.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I'm there for one reason, for real.
Got the cowboy hat on.
I mean, it's not just for one reason, but bro, I gotta get this done.
Bro, you're gonna do great. I feel like you're stressing.
No, I'm
prepared.
I'm locked.
You're locked, dude.
I'm coach guy being like, don't get all caught up in the Super Bowl week. Don't get caught up in all that stuff. You're here for the race, for the big game. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. So that lineup, we also have Raj Panu on deck. He is going to be somewhere in there, maybe 2:30, maybe 5. He's coming in.
Okay.
So we got 1 elite male, 1 elite female, and then 2 OG, not even OG, but currently, I would say, the best 200 milers in the U.S. right now. Killian Korth and Rachel Entrican.
Yeah.
They're the best.
They are the best.
They'll be on our show, live on YouTube.
You know who I want to, real quick, you know who I want to see race Killian?
Rachel?
No, another male.
Another meat.
Another steak.
Hot dog. Sausage. Whom is that?
Jimmy Elam.
Yeah.
He's new to the 200 miler.
Yeah.
But I want to see that.
They will cross paths for sure.
Jimmy Elam's scary, dude.
Yep.
So is Killian.
Killian's in Cocodona, right?
Yes. Yes. So we're going to talk about the Triple Crown. We're going to talk about Cocodona. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff with Killian and Rachel. So that'll be fun.
Also, Killian is off the hook. He doesn't have to pace me.
I know all that training he did. He trained.
It's sad.
He trained hard
it
to
sucks
pace
that
you.
he had to go through a 240-mile training run just to get injured and have to DNS, which he, I feel for him. He put in some time for Havalina pacing duties.
Are you going to give him a free rollover?
I don't know. I don't really do those anymore. He'll be there for support. I mean, God, what a year. Multiple 200-mile races. I don't need one. They can only allow 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Mick gets a pacer on lap 4. Moi.
I don't know if that's the right call.
Lap 5, Jen.
We'll figure that out.
I'm down to either one.
We got to figure out the timing. Like, what time am I going to go through the night? She doesn't care. She's like, I'm down for whatever.
When I ran the math, I was going to be pacing you from like 7 p.m. to midnight. Or 8 to 1. That's
okay.
I did the math already.
Then maybe we did it right. I don't know.
So if you want me to do that,
we might need to swap it.
Great. I'll bring you home. Dude.
You're gonna that end of lap 3 going into lap 4 probably be the crux.
Yeah.
Did you know that they give you a bracelet that shows that you're on your last lap?
Cool.
So, I was wondering why.
Probably by then you get everyone is probably wondering.
Just like, hey, look at that guy. He's on his last lap. Move out of the way for him. Or like, I don't under.
They got to keep track of count somehow.
I think it's to keep track of runners because you'll see when we're there's going to be the 100K going on, the 100-mile, and then when it goes to night, they have the single lap race at night that people dress up for. So during the night especially, there's going to be a lot of runners.
So they're just like.
So I think they just want to know in aid stations and make it easily identifiable, like who's finishing.
Okay.
So that they can give you probably priority on the last lap.
Okay, that's cool. I look forward to wearing that.
That sounds about right. Okay, so that's our lineup. What else did I have on that before our fantasy picks? We got fantasy free trail coming up. We got some picks coming in.
Mm-hmm.
We both did them, male, female.
Blind.
Before we show each other our picks, I'll show you my picks. You show me your picks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whoa.
Cool.
Scott's scrolling through his house pictures.
Scott's over there.
Oh, don't look at that.
Silence of the Lambs tucking. I bet you didn't expect that picture to pop up there, buddy.
A selfie.
That thing?
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, he's in front of the mirror. Arms spread out.
Hello, Clarice.
That just pops in there. Oh, hurts my eyes. I thought I had something else on there, bro.
Can you split screen this?
You're good, dude. Just stay there.
I'm
going to call Audible over here and hit my phone.
You know whose picks these ones are here?
Those are Mick's.
Mick's picks.
Mick's picks, baby. Let me just make sure I got all my notes before we hit that.
I just want you to know.
Okay.
I didn't even know Lauren was coming on our podcast when I.
Really?
When
you picked her?
When I picked her.
Okay. Here's before we get into the picks, I want for the listeners, for the viewers. Not everybody follows us on Instagram. And that's okay. But that we posted last week that we are doing the first ever Next Aid Station giveaway. Raffle style. So, in order to qualify for the raffle, we're giving away swag. We're giving away 2 pieces of swag on every lap when Mick finishes a lap. Okay? 1 piece of swag will be for those who are live at the giveaway. You got to be there. You have
to be there when I get there.
You got to be there when you get there and when we do the raffle. So to do the live raffle, all you got to do is show up at the next aid station tent. Bring a gel and write your name on it. And you're going to toss that gel into a big old bowl of everyone's. And I'm just going to pick a random gel, put your name on it, and then give you whatever swag you want. Okay? The other one will be done virtually for everybody. Anybody that has followed us on Instagram, shared the post to your story, and subscribed on YouTube. If you don't have Instagram, well, you gotta follow us from somewhere and throw it on your story. Okay? I don't care if it's your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your kids. I don't care. But throw it on your story. Okay, so we're going to do 2 draws every lap. So I want to get that out there, make sure all the listeners saw that, hear that, and get involved because we're going to give away a bunch of swag, dude. Cool. At least 10 pieces of swag. Maybe more. We'll see. Okay? While you're out there doing your thing, I will be prepping the raffle balls.
Okay, I like it.
Okay?
Do they have to enter by giving a gel because that's Mick's nutrition strategy?
No gels for me.
No gels for Mick. He is out on gels. Are you going to have electrolytes and water? Your top 2 choices?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do without your watermelon, though.
I bet Jamil's got it at the aid stations.
Yeah, I'm going to be slamming some Relight.
Okay.
I'll have some Knack. I'll have some Rockstar. Ding. I'm going to have kombucha.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely have some water. Probably need to be prepared for some coffee at some point.
Are you going to wear a pack?
I don't know.
Bro, wear a pack.
When it's hot, maybe.
I would not want to hold a water bottle 20 miles into a race for 5 hours. This just sounds annoying. Give me my hands.
Yeah.
The pack is nothing.
Carrying the pack kind of sucks, too.
No, it's just with a couple flasks.
Can you just run alongside of me with an IV?
Yes. I don't think are there any muling
Is that
rules
muling?
in Havalina?
Yeah, there is, actually.
There is? I can't
Luckily,
mule.
I just read the manual.
Page 74, section D.
No dogs allowed at that
At
Havalina headquarters.
Okay. Noted.
Well, I got an issue there.
Oh, you're taking your dog.
I don't know what to do.
Bro, I can only imagine Luna at Havalina.
You can't take him to the headquarters.
She's just going crazy, dude.
I know.
Knocking people over.
It's Halloween, you know?
We
You're
can
like,
go
that's
let
a
her out
human.
between laps.
Huh?
We can go let her out between laps.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Fantasy free trail. Who we got, dude? You want to go men's meet or
Let's start
women's
with,
meet
let's start with the ladies.
Okay. Hit it, bro.
I picked Lauren Puretz to win it. Like I just mentioned, I didn't know she was coming on our podcast.
I believe she ran a 15 flat last year.
Anybody that runs in that time, I'm like, okay, that's podium. And then I'm going through and I'm like, Kareth Arnold, fast.
Mm-hmm.
She is fast, bro.
I think she holds the Bear 100 record.
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
Casey Lichtig to round out my podium. Anna Loudon and Tara Dower coming in 5th.
Any reason why you took Tara 5th?
I almost didn't have her in my top 5. And so since I was going to add her somewhere, I'm like, I'm putting her 5th.
Okay.
But I was very close to leaving her off.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They're all talented.
Yeah, thank you.
She's kind of the bigger name talented.
I
don't know much about Anna Loudon. I know the name.
Can you let me get some
Oh, it's a screenshot.
Hang on, I got it.
Okay. But Tara, I think she's had a couple struggles the last races out. Scott, is that right? Am I remembering that right?
She DNF'd the Mammoth.
That's right. Okay. Well.
So top 2 male, female get golden tickets.
Oh, it's top 2. Why did I think it was 3? Okay. Top 2 get golden tickets.
Anna Loudon from San Francisco.
Okay.
What got my attention?
You
Oh,
probably-
her 16-hour Havalina did.
Last year.
Yep.
Okay.
Here's her ultra sign up right here.
Okay.
That got my attention, bro. That's fast.
Yep. I think to win it, you got to be close to 15 or faster. You got to be faster than 15.
Yeah, I don't have her winning it. I don't even have her on the podium, but
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn.
Yep. Yeah, she's
So she won the 100K in 2023.
she probably didn't put her best performance together last year, and she's ready for Mo. That's a great pick. I don't have her.
Okay.
That's a great pick.
Thank you.
Okay. Scott, you got my women's picks? Good, sir?
Right there.
Those are mine.
No, those are Mick's.
That's crazy. We had the exact same
Wow,
picks.
all 5, men and women, the exact same.
Those are yours. Right there.
Nope.
It's not, you're not sharing the
Yeah, you're not sharing.
all screens.
Yeah.
You can't see that.
Nope.
There you go.
There we go. I got Devin Yanko,
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite trail running names.
Yeah. You have her winning it.
I have Devin Yanko winning it.
Okay. She's amazing. I
Yep.
feel like I could be wrong. I didn't pick her because I feel like she's climby.
No, I don't. You do.
Well,
You tend to lean into a climber versus a not climber. I don't. I'm like, they're a runner.
would you pick David Roche to win at UTMB?
No,
But you would pick him to win Western.
I would not.
You
You would.
okay? But you would
pick him to win.
You
I
would
would pick
certainly pick him to like top 5
What?
Western, even if there were a bunch of Europeans in it.
I would pick him to DNF.
Oh,
If we recall, roll the tape. Roll the tape.
the hate.
I got it right. No hate.
Well, I'm going to be right.
Okay. I hope you are. I am not cheering against Lauren. Love Lauren. She's coming on the show.
Mm-hmm.
We will drill her in person.
My goodness, this is going to be one hell of a party.
Like I said, we're going live on YouTube. Sensory.
Okay, sorry. Continue with your
Devin
picks.
Yanko. We both took Kareth Arnold second.
Oh,
I got
okay.
Kareth second. Love her bear time. She's awesome. Tara Dower, I also, oddly enough, had her 5th with you.
Oh,
And I was
dude,
like,
we could have had
I know.
second and fifth the same.
I just couldn't. I think she's way too talented. I think she takes. I got her on my podium, but I wouldn't be surprised if she got one of the golden tickets.
Neither would I.
But I just felt like I couldn't do it, man. I was saddened. And then I went Lauren Peretz 4th, and Casey Lichty 5th.
Mm-hmm.
So we have. Where'd you have Devin, bro?
I didn't.
You don't even have her in top 5.
No.
Oh, you are going to be very disappointed.
Well, we'll see. Is she gonna?
Doesn't she hold one of the fastest times
gonna
ever on that course, Scott? Do you still have that pulled up from Ultra?
I know who she is, and I know she's amazing.
I'm
I
pretty
told
sure she
you.
ran like a
I told you,
14:35.
bro. I told you a few months ago. The women's field here is stacked.
Yes, you
It
did.
is crazy.
Last night, you're like, I don't even want to pick the women's.
I know it's so hard. They're all amazing.
She has 2 of the top 10 fastest times. She's got a 14:36 and a 14:52. That's Yanko.
Mm-hmm. Great pick. I'm
Dog.
not, bro.
But one of them was from 2015, a decade ago.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking at her 2022. She ran a 14:36. 4th fastest time ever. Heather Jackson, 2023, ran it in 14:24. And Riley Brady last year, 14:19.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The entire podium got to go under 15.
Okay.
Gotta. I don't know. Should. If you want a golden ticket, you got to be in the 14:30 range.
Especially, do you think that 5 degrees matters?
Sure.
I do too.
Sure.
5 degrees. 93 is the high this weekend. Last year it was 98.
Okay.
So
98.
98 record setting
Oh my gosh.
last year.
Well, of the top 10 women's times all time on Havalina, there are only 2 women racing this year on that list. Devin Yanko with a 14:36 and Lauren Peretz with a 15 flat.
That's who I have winning it.
That's a great call, bro. That's why I went them 1-2 for that reason.
No. You have Lauren 4th.
I'm sorry. You are correct. You picked them. Oh, you don't have. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Are we on a course record watch on the women's women's race?
If those temps are that
don't
much
know.
better, the question would be, can Devin trim 30 minutes off and beat Camille's time?
When was that set?
2021.
That's when Camille set that?
Yeah. Not that long ago.
No, that's not. So, sure, it could happen. I mean, records are falling like crazy these days.
I think Devin is the only one that challenges that time. If there's a course record watch, I'd be shocked if it was anyone other than her.
Okay.
And I'm not saying course record watch after 1 lap. I'm not looking at that. I want to see the course record watch after 3 laps. That's when it matters.
Sure.
You're through all the heat, 3/5 of the way done. How you pacing now, dog? It's easy to go easy. It's easy for them to go knock out a 2.5 hour lap 1. That's what they'll do.
Yeah, they will.
2:30 spot.
I didn't realize that till
Rachel's text.
Rachel said, yeah.
Yeah, I text Rachel, how fast are we going to do that lap together? She's like 2.5, 3 hours if we're effing around.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to bring my carbon fiber foot plate shoes.
Get ready.
I got to put on my best.
So you're gonna do 40 miles.
Yeah.
Your body ready for that?
I went 5 yesterday. I felt great. I felt awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, on to the men's meet. We'll stay with mine because mine's on. David Roche repeats and wins, gets his golden ticket, and goes back to Western. We literally said this when he DNF'd Western. I'm like, oh no, he's going to go back to Havalina, and he's going to be back at Western. Any reason why David Roche doesn't get a golden ticket Saturday? Can you see any scenario where that doesn't happen?
Yeah, if he drops.
So same David as usual. Win or bust.
I would be very surprised if it's a bust.
But what you're saying is you don't see him taking third. It's win
no.
or bust.
Yeah. No, nobody's beating him. No way.
He ran a 12:45.
God. Yeah, bro.
Where are you at 12 hours and 45 minutes into this race?
It's gonna be.
You're in the middle of lap 3.
It seems like he's plus or minus whatever. He's gonna be twice as fast as me.
Bro, Scott and I are gonna see him finish. Oh, hey yo, we're gonna watch David
At least
finish.
we'll be YouTube live.
Then I'm gonna go run with you
Yeah.
like this.
Mm-hmm. I don't get it. He's just cruising. I'm gonna get to see him out there.
Yeah, a couple times.
Bye.
You're gonna see. He's starting 30 minutes ahead of you, freaking cheater.
Oh yeah.
Those elites that start 30 minutes
Should
ahead
I
of
just?
you.
Oh, I already. I should have went.
With the elites.
It's not elites. It's if you think you'll be 24 hours or faster.
I think you should have done that. You're going to be 24 hours soon.
I wonder if it's too late. I'd rather just start earlier.
I don't think it's too late. Hit him.
Maybe I should do that
Hit 'em
and
on a
just
DM.
get that extra half hour of running done.
Yeah. I think it's a great idea. I think you'll be close to 24.
Okay, I'll see if I can do that. I don't know if they'll let me.
Okay. So
maybe you hit up your boy. Tell him,
bro,
hey.
just message him. They'll accommodate. All right, back to this. Last year, we had David Roche, 12:45, Jeff Mogavero, 12:54, Dan Green, 12:58.
Those are fast runners right there, dude.
Could you imagine running a 12:58, the fifth, by 2 seconds, the fifth fastest time ever, and you don't get a golden ticket?
No.
That was Dan Green.
Yeah, that sucks.
I remember talking about that last year.
He always gets in anyway, though.
To Western?
Doesn't he get in? He was in.
He got in off the wait list.
Oh, that's how?
Wasn't that him?
Yeah, he was.
He was the
was a
last
wait
guy
list.
Has he only
in.
run it once?
He
I
got
feel
in.
like we
lottery.
picked him.
Bro, he got in when Jim dropped.
Oh,
Jim dropped, and it bumped Dan Green in, if I remember right.
That is correct.
I thought
Yeah.
he'd been there multiple times. What do I know?
He has been there a few times. He's topped 10. Well, okay, so much like the women's side, you got to be around a 14:30 if you want a golden ticket. On the men's side, you got to go sub 13.
Oh my gosh, I'm just seeing your picks now.
Yeah? Sub 13 for the men's.
I don't know, bro.
Okay, let me run through my picks. Hold on. I got David Roche, 1. Raj Palpanu, dose. And Raj is going to come on the show, and we're going to talk about it. It's going to be a great freaking breakdown, dude. He is so talented. I like him a lot. What did he take last year? 4th, I think. Pulling it now. Raj took 4th with a 13:16. That dude is sub 13 or bust. I guarantee that's what he's shooting for because he knows that's what he has to do to get a golden ticket. 3rd, Gavin Pryor.
Oh, that's
4th, I don't even like this pick at all.
that's when I was like, what the hell?
I don't like 4th or 5th.
Oh, Adam Mary's badass.
I know. Boulder Boy's been having a year.
I don't know. That's a good pick.
Boulder Boy's been having a freaking year.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
And it's Adam Mary's time to step up, dude.
Dude, I don't hate that. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
They've been,
I got really
they've been
excited.
crushing. So I got Sage Canaday 4th, Adam Mary 5th.
Why are you picking Sage Canaday?
I don't know.
Sage Canaday, I love that dude. We're speed goat guys. He's the king of speed goat, is he not?
I would say he is.
He's
not.
one of them.
He's one of them.
He said something was wrong with his breathing, and he's never going to be the same. He said this, and he hasn't really been in the game. He ran half speed goat this year. It's great to see him back.
Didn't he?
I love to see him back, rocking his music videos and some running.
But what did he do at Speed Goat?
He did the.
No, but what place? Didn't he like
Oh, he did good.
top 5?
I think he did great.
Is that this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. He did race the Speed Goat 28.
He is fast. I don't care if his lungs are messed up or not. Like, he's still very talented.
Mm-hmm.
But I was surprised to see him on your top 5 because he has been out of the game for a while.
He's been shadow. He's been dark mode. He's been black mode.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, he's been in black mode for a minute.
I did see him post a funny comment on a reel. It was like some fitness influencer posted. He ran like a 2:40 marathon, like 6:30 pace, and he said, "How fast could you hold my marathon pace?" And Sage replied, 50 miles.
Yeah, and he could.
That's great. He's like, I'll just answer the question.
I could hold that for 50 miles.
I
I could double you.
I'm just answering the question.
He's going to be fast, though.
He's going to be fast. Gavin Pryor, I really, really liked his 3rd place at Twisted Forks 68K this year.
Yeah, because that field was stacked.
Stacked, bro, and he went 3rd there.
Yeah. Okay.
I liked that performance a lot. That's why I took Gavin.
Oh, yeah.
3rd.
Okay.
Sage was kind of a flyer for the old school in me.
We did not have the same, bro.
Adam literally was also a flyer based on he's got to put up some time and some performances so he doesn't get shunned from his Boulder Boys, you know. Some of those dogs, Seth, they're kind of outperforming some other people in the squad.
Well, they might have a JV team too.
Of the five Boulder Boys, they got a layer. There's layers in there.
I mean, sure. I didn't know there were 5 till right now, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yes. Well,
could you name them? I can't name them.
On the spot, it might take me a second.
Okay, it's okay.
But yeah, I could name them all.
I was looking at Adam quite a bit during these picks. He's good.
I want to see him top 5, mainly for my fantasy picks, but also mainly because I think it would be great for them as a group, as a collective, to be like Seth, top 10 Western, dude won Lavaredo and UTMB CCC. Scott, what's his name? Boulder Boys.
Oh my gosh, Drew Holman,
Nike athlete, won Lavaredo. So Drew had a phenomenal year, and I think Adam, he's due. So
I like that pick, bro.
I'm there for it.
You said you didn't like 4 and 5, and I like your 5th pick more than you do.
Okay, you're giving me confidence in my picks then.
Yeah, I'm cheering for Sage.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him out there. I hope he crushes it.
I love a good comeback story.
I just don't. I'll believe it when I see it, but I'm cheering for him.
Yeah. Do you think Sage is going out to like truly compete? Is he the type of guy that's like, I either toe the line to compete balls out or I don't toe? Or is he like, no, I'm going because
I don't know. He was gone
reasons.
for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at our boy Trevor Fuchs. He told us straight up, like, my days of competing are gone.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gone out here and there and done some races.
Mm-hmm.
So they might still have that
love
for the sport and want to go back out and do it, but it's different.
Maybe it's not a competitive fire, but it's like, I still love running. He still has a massive following.
He's just coaching.
And coaches.
Yeah, he's still in
nutrition and coaching guy.
Okay.
Here's my hot take for the men's. I wouldn't be surprised if our top 5 men's picks were all from Colorado. The Colorado field is
that's cool.
Beefy.
They're
beefy.
Colorado, they bring some runners to the scene, don't they?
But they're going to come from altitude, from elevation, from all of that, and run in the desert. They might smoke the desert rats. People who train in the desert might have the heat training thing on them, but I think these Colorado boys are freaking coming, dude.
Okay. Is this true? Is Gavin from there?
Is this all Colorado? Scott, do you know?
I don't know where Roche is from.
Gavin is from Boulder. Bro, Gavin from Boulder. Sage is from Boulder. Adam's from Boulder. David's from Boulder. Or Colorado, we'll call it. I think they're all from freaking Boulder. Raj, Denver.
Holy crap.
I went all Colorado. That's probably why I'm saying that, because I remember seeing Colorado on everyone's.
No, nothing wrong with that.
No. It's like entering UTMB. I'm like, let's see. Let me just look at the flags. France.
Yeah.
France. All right. Mixed men's meets picks.
Let's go.
Can you see those?
Yeah.
Mixed picks, baby.
Look at those first 2.
Ha.
David Roche, Raj.
1, 2. Okay. We are aligned.
Are we right?
Mm-hmm. Caleb Bowen. Okay. I don't know anything about Caleb. Why'd you pick Caleb?
14:20 Havalina last year.
How am I missing that? No, sir. Oh, 14:20. Okay, well, that's slow.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I'm not saying he'll win it.
But that's slow. For the men's meet, that is slow.
That seems really fast.
To top 10, you got it all time 13:10. Why am I saying that's slow? It's a good question. 14:20 landed him 8th last year.
Yeah.
Okay, not slow. I'm sorry. No disrespect.
I like the pick.
Okay, great. That's a great pick, bro. He did take 7th in men's. So, okay. Riley Brady beat him by a minute and a half. So he took 7th. He took M7. That's solid. Okay, go on.
Will Murray.
Yep.
4.
I had him.
Did you?
I had him. And I was like, I like Will a lot. But my heart really wanted Sage.
So the race is between Will and Sage.
I swapped him. Yeah. Okay. 5th.
Canyon Woodward. This is where I went back and forth.
Okay.
Because, are you familiar?
No, I'm not.
Okay, let's pull it up. Can you get that? Hang on. I got the females up here, bro.
While he's pulling that, Scott, you got to take your call. You got a meeting right now, right?
We're good. I'll hop on.
Okay, we'll wrap it in 5.
Okay, then I need to be quicker.
Yeah.
Look, this is so funny. It goes against everything I said. 22-hour UTMB. Goes everything against I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, climbing versus flat.
That is
course.
so fast. That is ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
So I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, he run.
He can run.
Yeah. Okay.
But I did contradict myself there.
Yes, you did. For the record.
I can acknowledge that.
Roll the tape. Yeah. So we got, look, man, we both got David. We both got Raj. We both got very similar top 5s in different orders. This is going to be fun. I'm going to be live in the chats, bro. I will be dropping meat in the chats.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's
Thanksgiving.
Like it's high school. Like it's a high school men's locker room.
Oh, yeah.
Just
I
dropping
remember.
meat.
I remember.
You know what I'm talking about. That meat will be flowing all throughout the chats in the live stream. Definitely while Rachel's talking, I'll be dropping the meat in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who's commentating, but I'm sure they'll be welcoming.
She's funny.
The meats. Oh, bro, she texted me. She's like, yeah, I would love to come on the pod. We'll talk some shit. I'm like, great, let's go. Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
She is, we've said it from day one since we met her. She's fun. She's cool. Okay. Comments. Scotty rolls with the comments, and we'll get out of here. I dropped in a number of comments. We don't have to read all of them due to time.
We're starting to get so many, we might not be able to read them all.
I know. We read that one. Here, we got a number of these.
What was the last podcast about your recap?
Yep, and we talked about the men's meet and offended guy and how we're changing the shirt to men's meet. And we've had a number of females say since the last pod. Also not offended guy here. I mean gal. Smiley face. Where can I get your merch? At Jill Mahal 4695. I already replied, and I don't know if you ordered merch, but hopefully you did. And we got it out to you.
Cool.
At John Aldrich 611. I've officially signed up for the 2026 Kodiak 100 mile with the goal of winning my age group and following in Jake's footsteps to Chamonix.
That's cool.
That's cool.
You're inspiring the people.
I'm an influencer.
Good job, John. Go get it.
John Aldrich. Get him, dog. I have no idea how old you are, but I hope you win your age group. Our friend of the show, Jake Jackson, who was there at Kodiak. That was fun. Got to meet him.
Cool.
Hung out with him. He gave me some intel on M2. Great job out there, Jake. Word on the street is Kodiak will be going back to completely circumnavigating the lake next year. Hopefully I'll see you out there again and we can go after that age group award. the taunting begins.
Well, how old is he?
I don't know how old Jake is.
Like he's going for his own? And
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I believe I'm older than him. The three-peat is attractive. The men's 45 to 49 age group three-peat at Kodiak would be a fun challenge for me. I just don't know if I can submit to that right now.
Okay.
I got Cocodona 250 on mine, and then I got UTMB, and I'm gonna be cooked. That's a summer. That's a whole year.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake. Last comment at ev.b.renton. Polls. Jim said he didn't win UTMB until he took polls seriously and trained with them. Hayden been training with them lately after never using them. Well, eyeball emojis. He's reacting to my decision to use polls and how I know that trimmed significant time off mine. For me.
Yeah.
It's great for me.
I will not be taking polls to Havalina.
Good boy. Good boy.
You can't even run with them on the first 2 laps.
They don't allow them. Too many runners. And then you don't need them after that. You don't need the tink, 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 tink. You're good, dog.
I'm not taking polls.
Good. Great. All right, Scott, we got to pack up all of our gear.
Yeah,
Mick's going to load it. We're going to check it. I got flights. We got Airbnb. I got to grab a hotel for the first night. Then I'll see you on Friday.
You're not staying at your brother's?
Maybe I'll stay at my bros. That's where we're doing the pod and the live streaming. Anything else? We've covered everything Havalina.
That was fun.
And everything Camille Toe and everything DT related. All right. Welcome the NBA and welcome Major League Baseball to another fantastic season. This has been another episode of The Next Aid Station.